I don't know Skilly. Skilly burn up road right now, so you don't know the thing set. But big boss.
Yeah. What going on?
Next episode. You don't know what going on dependence right now. Episode 3. You don't know how the name for it. Yo, I'm the perfect name for this podcast.
What that no?
Two Rassan and Ballad. The man laugh. Big man thing, boss. Two Rassan and Ballad. You think that can work? That's the name. Nah, Silas. Anyways, what go on? How the week treat you?
Week was pretty good. As a matter of fact, I think I had a pretty productive week, you know.
Bro, I'm gonna get a rhythm up to now, so you can't have productive week. I'm gonna get the songs on them that are supposed to be put out for this year carnival. I haven't gotten them yet. So how can you say you had a productive week?
Boy.
Anyways, I had a productive week. I had some guests here. Shout out to Linny and Ada from Sweden, University of Lund. So they're here on a project that we did for a hackathon that we had. So they're working along with a major company out of Europe. Won't call the name. It's pretty high level stuff, but they've been here. Had a few focus groups, had a few things that we kind of dealt with. So I'm super excited to see what becomes of that and see how things play forward going forward.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Don't know. Bash not here today. Again, you know how we go with Bash. Want to build a casa, so want to try to save some money.
Well, you don't know.
Right. And plus, you don't know this weekend maybe the Sabbath, so you don't know the boss now. You don't know the boss take the Sabbath very serious, so. Yeah, I mean, you take the Sabbath serious now too, but
well, you know.
You don't know you're on delinquent when you're ready, so. No complaint.
Oh my. Maybe you're good right now. You know, feel good about that.
Yo, let me ask you a question. So, this week I posted on social media, right? WhatsApp, whatever the case may be, a story where stated that me in person is like 9 stars in terms of vibes, level of vibes, right? So me in person like 9 stars.
Yeah.
Me texting is like 2, and me voice noting is like 0, and me call is like maybe a 1 star. Where you find yourself on that metric?
So 10 being what?
10 being like the best. 10 being like, you know, you're the Dan of our Dans, and 1 and 0 meaning like, yo, you're flop.
Boy, when it comes to texting, right up.
Boss, no send me no voice note, boss.
I mean,
send me no voice note.
Voice notes are cool. I mean, it depends on what it is. Like, you know, anything that, you know, I need to look and see a list and instructions and so on. No, I'd prefer not to have it in a voice note, because who could they rewind and, you know. I mean, the best thing WhatsApp ever do, put that speed up stuff. Yeah, boy, everything we listen to 2 times right now.
Yo, but that's how I listen anything on YouTube. 1.5. It's so bad, right, that I can't go back and listen. When you go back and listen to normal now, if you think, yo, this man is so like, no. When I go in reality now, I have to deal with people in the real world and people talk slow, and I was like, yo, no, I need to speed up, boss, because I need to go up on 1.5 like a YouTube, brother, because I over there right now, boss. Big man thing. I need to go up on like 1.5 like a YouTube, bro, because I don't know. But as it pertains to voice note, yeah, I'm not into voice notes. When it comes to text, Jesus Christ, boy. You see how me text already. Call me, come in answer. For me phone even pan ring. For me phone constant 100% vibrate. 100%. So catch me if you can.
Listen, I mean, if I have to, but to me, calling is a last resort for me. 9 times out of 10, I send you one text. And if I send you one text, now call me. I send you one text because I want to text you, I'm going to text back. Same way, if I send you a voice note me back, no man.
Hey, look. Nah, dog. If you send me a voice note, you can get back and text. And that's just the reality of it. Listen, you might look if you get a text. Because you might get nothing tall, period.
I said no.
Trust.
From bad to worse, no.
No, that's not how I flex, bro. I honestly can't deal with the texting and the call and the voice note. Me in person, I can chat for. All right, no, in person, you see me talk plenty. I can talk for hours in person.
Man, I just love the impersonal nature of a text. Like, I thrive on that because naturally.
I'm in a sense. Well, go ahead.
No, my point.
Make it make sense.
I think. Okay, so I wouldn't consider myself an introvert.
Yeah.
But I think I lean closer to that end of the spectrum than extrovert. You understand?
Okay,
I enjoy my alone time, and in a room full of people,
Yeah.
Sometimes I tend to feel lost in a sense. So, I'm not socially awkward or anything like that, but I just prefer my solitude, so to speak. So, for me, I mean, texting is great because you text me, and I can respond whenever I'm ready, and I just don't have to deal with an abundance of interaction that I really not try to deal with right now.
But me and you the same, but no, maybe not. Maybe I'm more ambivert as opposed to an.
Man, you love them kind of something, man.
No, I'm gonna switch. The difference between me and you, I'm gonna switch. So, anytime you see me in a setting, or anytime you see me in a setting where, it seems like me have fun, that's the switch.
Okay.
You understand? By the time that done, the switch off. And then it can take me at least 2 days to catch myself from all that energy that I don't exert into that situation. So I'm funny situation for me.
Okay.
But I nothing too much that I can talk about right now, to be honest. As it pertains to that. But let me ask you, what you see this week that make you say, that either give you on some sort of boost or make you excited or slightly disappointed? You can tell you what, but I'm gonna talk to you first and see what.
No, you go ahead.
I saw the Grammys. I was slightly disappointed. Not for why everyone think, but for more so of the rap category.
Okay.
Kudos to Baby Keem. I think his video, if it's best rap performance, I think he got. I like the song and how it's executed and all of that stuff. So I give him kudos on that. Slightly disappointed that my boy J. Cole got snubbed, but it is what it is. So I cannot complain too much about that. Also,
who else you think got snubbed in that category?
What do you mean? In the rap category?
Yeah.
I can't nobody else. J. Cole gets snubbed. You tell me, boss. J. Cole got snubbed, boss. I mean, who was mainly? Kanye West was in there as well too. No?
In that particular category, I'm not sure.
Nah,
so what did Kanye win though? What we got for best?
Yeah, again, any category that J. Cole man, and he gets snubbed, that will piss me off. But in all in all, I saw a lot of people being upset as it pertains to the reggae category.
Elephant in the room.
Yeah, that was a weird one. I'm not sure why a lot of people are upset. Okay, let me take that back. I can understand why a lot of people are upset.
Now you come.
I can understand why a lot of people are upset. But I think we're missing one key element here, right? Market.
Okay.
You understand? We're talking about America, Europe. You can't compare the market. I think we're comparing market towards social impact, right? So I remember the year when Chronix on Stony Hill, Junior Gang
win.
Correct. But everybody were like, oh, Chronix supposed to win and Chronix for this and Chronix that. But what people don't understand, and I felt some type of way because it's two albums that I love. You understand? Stony Hill, for me personally, Stony Hill are very good album. Lyrical content, social commentary. It may be a very dope album, right? Chronix as well too. I think what people are judging it off of social impact within the Caribbean. Chronix album within the Caribbean. I mean, just be a massive album within the Caribbean. As
you think
I'm
so?
not talking about internationally. Let's focus on because
okay.
international people not complain about if Chronix or Junior Gang won the Grammy. It's us on this side and the world are complaining about it, right?
Okay.
Or we're not really complaining, but we're comparing and trying.
Results,
I wouldn't say they weren't happy, but they were like, Well, all right, cool. For me, it
I
was
think,
either or.
I think for me, I think at least from what I experienced, I think majority of people kind of thought Chronic get snubbed.
All right, fair enough.
Chronics get snubbed.
But you see, that's where I'm
You know,
going
that's
back
what
to.
me think. And
But
we
that-
rate up Junior Gang. I mean, you know, shout out and everything.
But this is what I'm saying.
But
Junior Gang
Chronics all day.
But Junior Gang have a bigger market than Chronics. It's a bigger artist. His album gonna have bigger impact globally than than Chronics. If you have more market and you release an album and you have more fans, you can have bigger impact. Globally.
You think based on what? Based on longevity? Because, I mean, to me...
Good.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. How accepting do you think Caribbean people, or we are, even Jamaica, of Chronics? Because we kind of get a sense that even though, you know, people rate Chronics, I think they're still kind of...
You crazy boy.
Happy,
Chronics are the sizzler all time, bro. Chronics
Don't
is the
get me
sizzler
wrong.
this era
Don't
right
get me
now.
wrong. I think that too. You understand? But
Yeah.
I think based on the fact also that maybe the man has such a big market Europe-wise.
Yeah.
And that the way he really make his money and all of that.
So he come back
So
down
he
to this.
kind of, people kind of think that, oh, he run with left hour kind of vibes.
Whoever think that nonsense.
Well, I mean,
Bro,
I want different
I
perspective.
ain't even dwell on that too long. Whoever think that nonsense. Me know you don't think that.
I want
Maybe you
different
don't think that, I'm gonna start
perspective.
judging.
I rate Chronics. Bro.
Okay,
So
then.
you-
So saying all that to say this, right? No, with the soldier music group winning the Grammys for best
Yeah.
reggae album.
But them take it, boy.
Everybody start complaining. People start messaging me, "Yo, Melo, what you think?" People engage in conversation. I was like, I have to wait until the elders and them talk first. I'm gonna say elders, not even the elders, but the guys that in that genre talk first. More hear what Chronics obviously, more hear what Spice obviously first, more hear what the real artists and obviously first. Hold on, man.
Go, me listen to you. Go ahead.
Chronics came out. What social media? Everybody up in the hype. Me and Menace had the same conversation. I'm 10 minutes, bro. Honestly, this is how I see it. Market. You have to take into consideration the impact that that group have on the market in terms of Europe, America. You understand?
Yeah.
Everybody say, "Oh, you're crazy," this and that. Chronics come out now. Make them post. We read the post, me even reshare them. The man say, "What happened to some man?" Before the man couldn't get on tour on one show in Jamaica. And them artists I put man on big show. Them artists I have on a tour. And them man a righteous man. The man a bad man don't buy them. You know, so the man just explain the situation. I share the same sense. I don't know them personally. But if I look on the business of the music industry and you understand sheer numbers, I didn't think it was hard. And when you look on the man in their record sales, you can't think him hard for Grammy for give them the award. No, if I go hold Grammy accountable for something like that, then we have to hold Grammy. You have to get people on the Grammy board as it pertains to reggae music and let them know, hey, you can't just look on the numbers. You have to look on the impact as well. Remember the year when Kendrick Lamar lost? Best rap album of the year. Culturally, the man knocked every corner of the world culturally.
Well, I guess you have to ask what's the criteria though. I think
And
that's
that's what you
what
need
we
to
boil
ask.
down to. What's the criteria? Because I mean, listening to them mans, right? Listen, they're talented. You can't take nothing from
Bro,
them.
you listen to music?
I
I never heard about the group before. When they win the Grammy, I go back and listen to music. The man and the music tight, bro. No,
They're tight, of course.
They might not sound like us.
I think that
They
is a
might
big
not have
thing though.
the tongue that we have.
I think that is part of it.
Nah,
though.
but bro,
Because
listen me, production wise,
yes,
content wise, the
everything
man and them good, bro.
tight. And I mean,
Tight, trust me.
we expect. I
But
mean,
that's what
they
the
have the
Grammy
best
about.
of the
It's-
best in terms of engineers, everything for them go button up tight.
But that's what the Grammy is about. Recording. That's what the Grammy about. You just not only the sales, but the quality
Yeah,
of the music.
but see, when we hear reggae,
Yeah.
we are thinking in terms of the authenticity of the music, right?
Yeah.
And that group gives you reggae, yes, but you can I want kind of what to say. You're not gonna get like midnight type of reggae. You're not gonna get them kind of,
that's a joke.
and that's what people are say. Oh, you know, yeah, you them imitate it very well, but there's still that vibe that then I have that
Man,
you
I
can
like-
only get from one
Man, I
true
like the
reggae
word.
artist.
Man, I like the word they imitate very well. Man, I find that. Find that like a.
Imitation is the best form of flattery, they say.
Fair
I
enough.
mean, I say that, but it's not akin to them. So you have to be an imitation.
That's true. Because it's not like it's their genre.
Yeah,
It's an adaptation of
Exactly.
So I could give you that much. But for me personally, again looking back, I really didn't say anything as it pertains to, weighing my views, because one, I had to make sure I hear the type of music that I bring out. I have to hear from the people that are actually in the industry.
Yeah.
No, I'm a soca artist, right? So if it be a soca situation, then me can say, hey, Grammy I play around. I'm not a reggae artist, right? So I have to listen to, but from an economic standpoint and from a sonic standpoint as it pertains to music,
Yeah, man, you can't take with nothing from them, man.
when it comes to
crazy.
sonically and also economically, as I just stated, you can't take nothing from them.
And the music tight, man.
As it pertains to social impact, then that's a totally different conversation. So if you could base your judgment off of social impact, then rightfully so. Because even the people that came out and were, bashing the group and all that, they were speaking from a social impact standpoint. I can't even tell them wrong, because they're Caribbean people and that's how they feel, because,
I haven't listened, to be honest with you, I haven't listened to Sean Paul album in its entirety. No Spice.
No Spice. I mean, come on. Who have better social impact than Spice? The queen of dancehall right now, bro.
But somebody made a point.
Yeah.
I was in a group and I see somebody make a point and
then you have to take into consideration, hold on, I gone even worse. Because I only sick on Spice. You still have to take one, I think Jesse Ryan get nominated.
I person made a point that I found was very, I agreed with the point, is that, a lot of times, our favorite artists and our favorite dancer, reggae artists and all those things that, kind of get up in arms when then they get nominated and they get this and that. But when you really check it, in order to be more internationally accepted, a lot of them are sing pop and do all kind of other things outside of the genre.
Okay, so no. So
Itana album been pretty decent.
Upice, Grams, Itana, Jesse Royal. Yeah. And, Soja. So, but Jesse Royal album be a very good album as well too, for me personally. So, I don't know.
I mean, silver lining really though is that even being called a Grammy nominated artist are still, stripes.
I mean,
Still big stripes.
you have to give Drastic when JQ Min get nominated for a Grammy. Drastic Min get one recognition for whatever he did on
big
that album.
stripes still, man.
Hey, that's major, I understand, but
it's good to have the actual hardware, but I mean, nomination a big thing and a nothing to sneeze pan either.
Big bro, me can take a nomination right. Me take up
You
my
hear me told you.
Yesterday's price would not be today's price if me get a nomination right now.
Definitely.
Next thing as well, I want to talk about Skilly. it hard for I got you. Granted, with all the Grammy and all the Grammy talk, but it would be hard for us to ignore Skilly Bang and his tour and the show that he did. Bro, I'm proud of the man, I'm not lie you. Especially the fight that the man get.
Up until a month ago, up until this,
Yeah.
me kind of of the opinion, not me based on me personally,
Yeah.
but I was of the opinion based on the temperature in the room and different things me hear that Skilly done kind of runny course.
That's what I want to talk about. So let's all get to that now. My issue with that is, bro, me and you are a writer. I'm not so much of the producer as it pertains to actually punching keys.
Yeah.
But I can hit you up and tell you, hey, I had this melody or this rhythm that I have playing in my mind, put it down on paper and I'll work them out, right? Do you know how it be? For separate yourself from everybody in an industry that's oversaturated, bro. Skilly Bang find one a style that's unique to him, bro. And people they give the man a good 10 years yet for milk that. Our attention span so short that within 15 weeks, a man will say, hey, change up that man. I say, Jesus Christ, the man even hit the pit, the man even plateau yet when it comes to that, when it comes to that style, bro.
You can't blame the consumer though.
The consumer don't know what they want, bro. How much conversation do you have? Every week I got the same conversation. Consumer have no idea what they want. Bro, let me show you how the consumer don't know what they want, right? Before Skilly touch foreign, everybody say, Skilly, boy, Skilly again, boy, Skilly again. When the man touch foreign, you know, everybody timeline, I say, boy, Skilly burn on the plate. Man, streams gone up. 100, everybody stream the man right now. Right now, the man the hottest artist on radio right now. Before you can hardly hear the man on radio. Because everybody think he don't run in course. Consumer don't know what they want, bro.
What? No, but I think, listen, to be honest with you, right? Normally, we're taught that, listen, if you get one winning recipe, what I say about KFC, if KFC not change their recipe, what may change for my fa?
KFC not pay off for this podcast, but I'm going to slide. No, point. No.
But in still, that may have been relevant for a time before. Mm-hmm. But right now, when you say attention span gets shorter, people now are like, listen, what have you done for me lately? You understand?
Fair.
So you can't really survive now upon all the old fame and old flame. So when Skilly come out first, mash up the place, and as you say, he have a style that very super simple, a lot of repetition, that sort of stuff. Obviously, and a non-deep type of vibes, really. But when you listen to it, I guess, it's still a level of realness and rawness that I think had, endeared him to people and whatever. But it just mean kind of they get, at least I figure people felt it was getting repetitive.
Bro,
in a
but
sense.
This is the thing. The man create a whole genre for himself, bro.
Artists have to reinvent themselves.
But the man create a whole genre, bro. He create a whole... Okay, let me give him all the credit, right? But on trap, dancehall genre exists right now that he the king of. Now even if you're not the king, he the prince. Even if you're not the prince, he currently hold the mantle right now for that genre, right?
Okay.
How you can tell the man for just switch up 100% right there, right then? Give the man some time for
every
and
artist.
And an established artist.
Okay.
It's a new artist, bro. So you have to give the man some time for flexing muscle, learn the craft. You understand?
I understand that, but at the end of the day, people want to hear certain things are people who consume it, so you can't really wrong them in a sense. I mean, I think that you should still, I guess, support, in terms of artists, but at the end of the day, your people want what they want.
You understand how powerful crocodile teeth be, boss?
Listen.
Simple and so basic as you would want for put them in that. But you know how, bro, think about it. No, let's up on the age, but up on the earth in a long time. Good enough.
Like a while, yeah.
And I know music. So I do our research and I go back.
Right now, I need to go and see if I can get them salt and pepper salt out.
I go back and I only current with our age and our timeline on earth, but we went back and understand the genesis of music and understand where certain things come from and appreciate who came before the Skillies and so.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, think about it. Listen, I give the man so much of props. Crocodile teeth, bro. How the man turned and sang it. Bro, you know how hard it be me you sit over there and try to find topic for sing song, bro.
Man, when he hit, he just hit.
Teeth, bro.
Like I said, it was different.
Unique, bro.
It was really different. I mean, I guess at that time, dancehall, just need that injection of energy, and he brought that.
And I out the man fire so I want out the man fire so fast.
Well, remember now, business. Anytime you come up with a new product that take over the market, where you get competitors. So then you find all the other man and them now. So that same genre that you think he was so instrumental in bringing to the forefront, now you have a lot of other people now that are step in and do it. And then you find some of them are even maybe better lyricists than him. Whether he be them doing own stuff out there, writers or whatever. So then you have like a more stiff competition, giving people what he brought, plus a little bit more. So then people start to say, well, Skilly, but I kind of don't know what Skilly could say before you open him out.
Me, you write that song, right? You listen to me. You write a song, bro. At the most lyrics, the most music, the most. Yo, me not even a musician. I may tell you how bridge, chorus, what you call them? Harmony. What you call? But I can do something like that. What you call them? Cards. About 16 different cards. Change. What is that? A very good song, no? Maybe.
Well, I mean,
me go up on stage and sing, searching. Straight to soca man final.
Well, I mean, there's a simplicity thing to music that usually, like I heard.
My point exactly. I remember Crocodile Teeth, but you talk about the guys and them that are more lyrical, and you can't name one. You can think about them, you know them, but you can't name one off the top of your head. But me know I can run a Crocodile Teeth. Check on me come from.
It's simple, but at the same time, you have to understand that people attention span only go so far, and after then done absorb this, they want more.
Man,
a lot of time they want something, even something different.
Okay, so let me ask you this: how the attention span became short?
How?
Because a ton of different external influences
a lot of things,
right? Cause them attention span to get shorter, right? So why he can't be one or heretic and decide, listen, me no want to follow the trendy. Me can produce this type of music where they can cost 15 minutes, 20 minutes, however long he want his song to be, and see if people rock with it.
Well, I still say anything you want to see now.
No, but I always keep saying that people attention span short, right? But podcast is one of the, we're doing podcasts right now, one of the most biggest industry right now that to grow.
Okay.
Are the fastest growing industry right now.
Company and start talk about the same thing every week now. See what happen?
That's the truth.
See what happen now?
Take it. You wait that one. Nah, but again, me just find them a deal with the man. And again, me not want to say I'm not a fan, but I appreciate what he has done and the journey that he on and the creativity and the newness of what he has done, right?
Okay.
It take more than that for me to become a fan in general. But saying all that for say, you just show some appreciation, especially us in the Caribbean are very hard pan our art, are very hard pan any industry I deal with, boss. I could have crab yourself. If you could sell boiled crab today, and you have the onion today, and tomorrow you run out of onion and you only had the sweet pepper and little butter, man go come and say,
problem.
You done gone with no onion.
Problem.
But we get on cornflakes.
Problem.
Anything from foreign. And this last week he come full of, let's say I get on a cereal with raisin in there. This week he come full of raisin. Next week he come in a raisin, you complain, you go buy him again. And if I appreciate that one, that's all I mean say.
So, what you talk about? Me go fry now, that's the way me demand the best. The bestest in a
so only when you're there for so only when you're there for you demand the best. When you're there you demand the best. You just accept anything.
I don't accept anything. No, I won't say I accept anything.
That's why
I really want to get in a none with nobody and then business done because.
So when you're there for you can tell them about whoever you want to tell about you come back yard.
Listen, when I am overseas, I mean as a customer, me no know if they go in the back and cost me, but me not in front my face.
You can't tell that
they treat me like a well, you understand?
Fact.
The boy you there Friday, you can go and try on 30 pair of shoes. And I buy one. And when you're done here, the man gonna tell you, well, I'm sorry you couldn't find something you liked. Maybe next time. What? Try that down, you know. Try out 2 shoes down, you know, buy one.
And the buy. Man, say, come on, please, the boss. Yo. Nah, but you have to give skilly props still, man. I mean, that's why you here for me sleeping for this week, boy. Crocodile Teeth this week for me song of the week, Crocodile Teeth, bro.
To be honest, I can't call myself a fan, but
no, you take more than that.
I respect you know what you do in a sense, but I don't.
You take more than that for me for being a fan.
I think I have limited knowledge when it comes to that too, because I mean I'm at first, you know, I kind of hear the Crocodile Teeth and all the hype and everything surrounding it and everything, and you know, I see they do a lot of things, and then you know when Nicki did the remix stuff and all that gave some good traction and everything. But to be honest, I'm gonna really keep up and follow up with all these songs and them like that per se, you know.
Understood. What's next on the agenda? Basketball. Lakers. LeBron. Thoughts? Not making the playoff.
I mean,
Me disappointed. Not because LeBron made the playoff, but because Carmelo and team might not get a ring this year. Well, will not get a ring this year.
so how do I respond to this? Do I respond to this as a Laker fan, which I am, as a LeBron fan also, which I am, or what? Do I try to be objective? What you want from me right now? Tell me where you want, and I get that. Pause.
Whoa. Fence up that. Negative, my dog. But big man thing. I wouldn't say I'm a LeBron fan, but I had the utmost respect for LeBron. Matter of fact, let me take him back. Let me take it back. Me a LeBron fan. Let me take it back. Me a LeBron fan, but me a bigger Carmelo fan than LeBron fan.
Okay.
When he won with Lakers, when they had they had to play, where they had to play isolated and all them stuff. Me happy for that he win, honestly.
In the bubble.
Right, in the bubble.
Mm-hmm.
I was glad that he won. To see him not in the playoff this year, kind of disappointing.
It is, but I understand it. Now, remember LeBron said from the time they won the championship, Boss, this is AD team now. The man basically said he passed the torch to AD now. So that means that the role that LeBron used to play coming up in terms of carrying the brunt of the load and something. I mean, come on, a man, homeboy, you be 36, 37, something now.
37.
I mean, you can't expect that man to do that now, especially having sustained his first major injury,
bro.
Just recently, as far as me concerned, with the grind.
Almost 30 points a game on average at age 37.
Right? No, but what I'm saying, but if you notice, other things have to drop off for him to do that. So
Fair
defense gonna grow.
Yeah,
right?
True.
And of course, he's distributing the ball less because, and people say, oh, he is stat pad and he this and that and blah, blah, blah. But you see, I'm so glad that he sat out these two last games. Well, then again,
it wouldn't make no difference too much in my
but
opinion.
if he had gone into play, remember then Don can't make anything.
Yeah.
If he had gone into play, then everybody that to say, LeBron sacrificed the team for scoring title. Now he's not even eligible for the scoring title and chose to sit out the last two games. So those people that were saying those things, how they look and how they sound right now.
They're called haters, bro.
Stupid.
They're called haters.
And the thing of it, this man has played a certain way all his career. This man always shoulder the load, pulley team. This man always team from the beginning. All of a sudden now you're trying to say that, he switched now into some mode that he's just selfish and just want a scoring title.
It's called haters, bro.
Even though the stats tell you that when he scored 25 or more or whatever, they usually win most of those games. When he score under that, they usually lose, and you still go say that.
Very easy. It's called haters, bro. Haters are going to hate.
Haters going to hate.
Haters are going to hate. But, for me personally, LeBron done solidify himself as a GOAT in the NBA. Whether he win 4, 5, 6 ring, to be honest, he the GOAT right now.
Lines have already been drawn. So I just there's nothing that LeBron can do right now to make you like him if you didn't like him before.
That's true. Then again, that's not true.
Nothing. Anything he do right now, go solidify your hate. If he do something good, that'll go solidify your hate. If he do something bad, that'll go fuel you for hate more again.
Nah, but so what you think about Magic Johnson's comment as it pertains to DeRozan? You think it would make a difference, to be honest?
Yo, I think somebody need to take away Magic phone. Then need to just not put a mic in front of him. You can't chat out the business like that. You're inside, you cannot chat out the business like that.
Look.
I don't agree with what he said because
it
did not come down to LeBron.
True.
It came down to the Lakers organization, and then they want to give DeRozan 3 years. And the man wanted 3 years. So that's why he chose to go to Chicago.
And them do very well. He go to Chicago and get a very young team, but a young enough team that can do some work.
And you know why people are unfair with that DeRozan.
Go ahead.
DeRozan was with the Spurs.
Correct.
He was the main man for the Spurs. DeRozan was not nearly putting up the numbers he's putting up now.
So what the difference now and then?
Well, I guess now he's in a different situation. Maybe he's he's more assertive and everything, but he was so people are looking at it now in hindsight, forgetting that hindsight is 2020. You understand? But at that point in time, DeRozan was at maybe like a 20 point a night man. 20, let's say good 21, 22. He not no. Them 50 point game he dropping all and some the man was not doing that.
But you know,
I make it look like if they had this big, like it was a no-brainer in front of them and they chose to go otherwise. That was not the case.
What I like about him though is where everybody chased the 3-point game, he stuck to
mid-range, yeah.
And that's the thing. That's why I respect LeBron no. That's why I respect LeBron so much, bro. Because when Steph Curry come and change the whole dynamic of basketball, everybody give it to Steph, but you can't just say Steph solely. You say that Clay, you say that Lillard. Yeah, there's a few people that contributed to that, right?
Steph.
That really style of play. I mean, you can say he's the number one because of his percentage and how much he can shoot and all of that. But there's a lot of other players that contributed to that.
Exactly. In that dynamic, long range right? Shooting. Mm-hmm.
Correct. He does stick to guns. What I'm disappointed is ball out for the rest of the season, which now will affect them in the playoff, in my opinion. Because now you can really need one passer, especially somebody that can facilitate the game like him.
What injury Lonzo
had? I don't know, but I think the last thing I read was on the score. I think he's out for the rest of the season.
Yeah, so then I gotta go far with that, man.
Yeah, next podcast when I go talk basketball, I'm gonna call in my sports analyst Phil. Because you don't know he a huge basketball fan. But yeah, so back to the Lakers. You saw the documentary?
I heard about it, but I have not seen it.
Man said they make like Magic look real horrible boy in that documentary.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
He not making it easier with all the comments he make right now about Lakers.
I chat too much right now, boss. Listen, let me tell you something, right? I had serious issues with Magic since Magic walk off. You have a call and walk off of the job, right? And then I find that not only he did that, but I know that LeBron took it to heart too. I know LeBron been vexed with you for that. I remember he don't go to man yard, go recruit the man.
Correct.
And I want to believe that in recruiting the man, he done make certain promises to the man that, I no worry, I got turn around this organization and I'm at the head and we go blah, 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 blah. Now, whatever issues Magic and Pelinka had or whatever power struggle they had or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, the point is that Magic, I want his own man. Magic, are basically one billionaire. And Magic, at the end of the day, probably thought the job was beneath him. And he's just doing them a favor because, I am a mogul. I'm here for my empire for run. So he said, you know what? I don't really need this. He got about the business.
Fair enough.
But then in his wake, he left a lot of dysfunction. You understand? And now, not only he left a lot of dysfunction, now he's going on everybody that push on mic in front of his face and a chatty mouth.
Nah, but listen this. But it's unfair to say though, because if I'm in there when they run a 5 more to say all of that about Magic though. Because when I win the year when y'all didn't make the playoff, I hold them to say about Magic this, Magic cast that, Magic make some bad moves here, there, and boom bam. AD come, everything work out, boom, championship win. Nobody hold on, nobody complain. Westbrook supposed to come, everybody excited.
Magic no, and everything excited.
No, everything no work.
So how you chat now?
Don't really Lakers fan with you.
Magic and Nami excited. All them excited. Told them to chat them out now that they see that it backfire.
You're a Lakers fan with you, boy. I can't say nothing bad about Lakers, boy.
No, but okay, so just like people want to even blame LeBron as a GM. You understand? But LeBron who was instrumental in bringing Westbrook. LeBron was instrumental in bringing Carmelo. LeBron was instrumental. You understand? But the thing is, you know who LeBron was instrumental in bringing? AD.
Yeah.
And when they win the championship, nobody give LeBron nothing for that. But as soon as this seminar work, LeBron want to play GM. He want to build your own team. And the team blow up now. You understand? But you need to give the man credit when the man bring AD and then win the championship. How you want to blame at the man's feet now?
I think a lot of people gave him credit. But you just don't think he gave enough credit. That's the fair problem.
Boy, I don't know, boy. You have LeBron get credit, boy. All when LeBron lead one team that the biggest comeback in sports history ever, 2016. You can't forget that. Me watch the see. Hey. Yeah, I'm telling you, up to the man, up to the time the man
that's
do
what
that.
I mean, like, but you see this whole,
still
hold
want
on.
to say, Kyrie.
But he didn't do it by himself.
Who?
He did not do it by himself. LeBron did not do it by himself.
No,
Kyrie
I did
was
not say.
Kyrie was very instrumental in that game as well.
It's a team sport. So yes,
Facts.
Kyrie was instrumental, but I mean, LeBron a whole carry the whole suburban. Kyrie do his job when he's supposed to do his job. I mean, I take away that from him. But what I will say to that, what has Kyrie done since? I mean, we are all testament to what LeBron has done since. What has Kyrie done since? Since asking for his own team, then going to Boston and stink up the joint?
Wait, LeBron play your boss? You're a real LeBron fan,
Hey,
I'm a casual LeBron. I'm a casual LeBron fan. Me more Carmelo Anthony fan than anything else.
Oh.
So
me a LeBron fan, man. I mean, I used to be a Kobe fan, and I was pretty passionate then. As a matter of fact, RIP, yeah. As a matter of fact, when LeBron came into the league, I did not like LeBron for years and years.
Me and you, I'm glad this is me and you the same.
For years and years, I never liked LeBron. Like,
even when they
shot ugly,
even when
this and that. He just
no, but hold on.
He not pretty.
Even when they pause. Even when even when they gave him rookie of the year over Carmelo. Yo, bro, if you want to see me burn up, yo, that piss me off.
Nobody else could have get that. Nobody could have get that. This man was one of the most heralded players out of high school.
Fair enough. But he pissed me off, man. I'm not lie you. But after like 2 years in, you just couldn't deny and the whole man. After like his first year, you see, hiccups, and he was immature in terms of the skill and understanding the game to the fullest. And then when you watch the man develop over the years, if after 5 years LeBron in the league and you still hear LeBron, then something wrong with you, bro.
When you see the man take on jokey team to the finals.
Whoa. That jokey. Professional them will be. He take on okay team to the finals.
Who? The Cavs? When the Spurs bang them, when the Spurs sweep them? Okay. You can't tell me anybody else on the team. They Larry Hughes and who else? I mean,
I'm
come
professional
on.
in the man and them be broke. Give me an okay team. I can't fight the man.
Oh my goodness. Them man, they nothing Eric Snow.
Hey, you disrespectful.
You still Golskas. What? Come on, man. Come on.
The man and them are professional. But then again, I can't talk loosely like this because we're fans, right? So, and we are the consumers of the sport. So, not much you can, not much the players can feel as to our commentary, because that's just how I feel.
Yeah,
we don't want to buy literally buy the ticket, but I don't want to watch the game on TV and cap the ratings and you know. So the country, bro. What in the country, what you see so far this week or last week that make you
country are in right now again.
Antigua and Barbuda.
Oh yes.
Mostly Antigua. You don't know, this is a political podcast, so I'll just touch, move.
Well, me not
Find
the politics right now.
Last couple of times I get like heated. So.
My head buried in the sand right now. So
in terms of work,
anything going on in the country right now.
Now let me ask you a question. Have you ever been unemployed?
You know what? I have been unemployed. What do you mean, in Antigua?
In Antigua. That was kind of a stupid question to ask if you haven't ever been unemployed, but as in from since you started your career, from since you got out of college, you come back to Antigua because you remember they're foreign for a little bit. You come back to Antigua, you start one job. Have you ever been unemployed?
No, not since I've been here. I mean, I was unemployed for a period while I was overseas.
Yeah.
But here in Antigua, I've come back 2005. And to be honest with you, I started working that same year.
Bro?
Up to college that same year.
Bro?
Same year, 2005, me up to college.
And from then, no.
Since then, me up to college. So.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Long man. Listen. Come back from school, first time, unemployed for about 2 months. Work for about 9. Not small organization, but in a very low position. Left, went to a different company. Left again, Barbados. Do our masters together. Come back to Antigua. unemployed for about a month, worked for about 6 months. Went back to the same company again, same two company, lower position, and go back in a different position. Left, worked for the organization I was working for 3 years, 3.5 years, and maybe like 2 months. I am currently unemployed.
Yo, you know, if in boxing you would be called a journeyman.
No, but big man thing. Right now, I'm currently unemployed. For the first 2 weeks, I haven't taken. In that last job, I took vacation maybe once.
Yeah.
And it was for maybe 8 days. Never took vacation again after that, right? So when the job ended, or the project ended, I was like, all right, I really need to take kind of a time off for rest, bro. Unemployment is good for the soul, boss. But feel could be good mad dog.
I can only imagine.
Cause no, you think, cause before you get pay and salary coming, so your savings is a stack up, right? When you know how to go in your savings and take out $100 or the $100 to your savings, bro.
You know about savings a stack up.
No, but this is what I tell you.
Bank had hand in pocket for since me know myself.
But listen, when you see that $100 come out, right, it don't look bad, no. But when you see you take out the $100, it's like, oh man, this amount of money left, but cool. This can last me maybe the next 2-3 months, you know. You take out the $100, you realize the $100 done in less than 15 minutes now.
Well, you see, the key. Let me give you one tip.
Yeah.
The key to letting $100 last is to just look at it.
But do that to anything. You only how you can make $100 last, bro.
Trust me. Hey, now buy something for $1, cause from the time you brought the $100, that's it,
bro. I'm go gas station, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy. Hold on, man. I'm gonna buy 5 bags of plantain chips, bro. You give me $100, man. Ask me you look for change. No change like that. 100 easy, you know. Bro, I'm gonna get a change. I'm gonna say, better you keep the $100 because you don't have any sense, bro. But just come here and go drink water. Look, I'm gonna buy juice now. Can't $100 dead, bro.
Dead.
Jeez, now, man. Trust me. The only good thing I can say about unemployed that I did before the job ended, I buy one of the 100-cylinder 100-pound.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that means right now, that stove they could get some double time work. Don't the meat up double pot, right now. But right now, pot of dub like heavy, bro.
But you know, let me ask you a question because somebody was telling me a time ago that they always hear people say that, oh, when you cook, you save money, but them they just buy food, and to them the money either work out the same, just about. What do you think? Is it really cheaper when you cook?
It's hard to say, but I can understand where some people are coming from. For example, you have to take into consideration, right? And now on the business to some extent, right? So you have to take into consideration time as well too.
Okay.
If you have the time, then it might work out cheaper for you because can then buy what you want. You can portion them according to how you want to portion. You can watch the money even better. You can actually work out if it could work out cheaper or not for you. Mm-hmm. If you don't have the time, then I don't think it's a comparison where you can say, hey, if you work out. Because you'll pay for convenience.
Yeah,
you understand?
Convenience is usually more expensive at the end of the day.
But you don't have the time. So either you can starve or you can pay for the convenience. You understand? So you can't say, no, you have to find the time and dedicate the time for cooking. Then you can decide and say whether, for me personally, that for the last maybe couple of weeks, for me, I always work out cheaper for cook, to be honest. To me, I always work out cheaper.
I think it's cheaper too, but I think probably maybe individual not interjecting some other things that, are concerns that, for one, a lot of people, have only a certain level of tolerance for leftovers. Mm-hmm. So, I find plenty of people that eat on food 3 times.
You can eat rice and peas every day. Not saying rice and peas per se as in just rice and peas, but because of where did undergrad and the conditions and all of that, my mind train. I can eat one meal. Me personally, if you tell me Tito pick one meal that you can eat for a year straight, I can sit down, think about this meal, pick that meal, and I can eat them for a year straight.
Wow, that's a lot to ask.
Morning, noon, and night, no.
Not me, boy.
And that's where the difference comes in.
I can do that for maybe a month, but man, I tell people all the time that I have I call it an addictive type personality.
Also,
once I like something, I lock onto it and run it red until it burn out, until I don't like it no more.
Me, you the same.
And then I have to shelf that for a long period of time and go on to something else.
What a long period of time you have to shelf over?
Well, it depends until I just maybe just get rid of that familiarity or that some that me have. And then sometime far down the road, I say, oh, you know what? Months and months now, I really eat this. And then we'll go. And yeah.
Me, you the same, but for me, I'm way extreme. Growing up, nobody can tell me if I eat egg. And one day, I just wake up and the worst thing ever, right? From since me and 11 years old, I haven't eaten egg from since 11 to now. I'm a can, I'm egg up to now. And for about 5 years straight, me and egg, strictly egg me eat, bro. Next thing, I just love, growing up, there's so-called bread in the tea. Chocolate tea, crackers and something. But just started that about 2 years ago now. And not the bread, because I'm not on bread like that, but the crackers. That's just me. I get like as much as I can, but when I cut it off, that's it, bro.
So let me ask you, growing up, you just put milk in your bush tea?
Occasionally. I was never a fan of it.
Okay, young people don't know about that, no.
Young people drink tea bars? Unless you come out of tea bar.
Oh no, maybe
young people go dratty, no?
Maybe youngsters in England, if they're British, they drink tea.
Anyways, I don't want to sound like a too old head because you don't know. I can start your age now and then you say, yeah, I'm too old.
Man,
old clown you're talking about.
Man go comment and say, hey, name my old man podcast.
It's not a bad idea, it's not a problem. But listen, let me ask you this though. Since I'm up on the topic of cereal and all them stuff here, which do you prefer? More milk than cereal or more cereal than milk? Matter of fact, let's start. Before I reach the more cereal and more milk than cereal, which one going first? Milk?
Oh, come here, wonder how you're going to start the question from the back.
Hey, pause. But anyways, so how does this work out? So is it more milk? Is it milk first, then cereal, or cereal first, then milk?
I think
for me, answer not like.
I think there's a special place in hell for people that pour their milk first. Let's put it that way.
You extreme boy, yo.
Listen, I think about people that pour milk first the same way I think about people that turn the toilet paper back to front.
How one toilet paper supposed to turn?
It's supposed to be turned with it flowing over. So you pull
and
down and tear and not underneath.
Alright, fair enough. That makes sense.
So them kind of backward way they feel about people that pour milk first. How you gonna pour milk first?
That's what I'm tell you. I gotta like come answer.
You want milk?
No. Even that's the thing. I'm gonna fall up on the side with. Excuse me. I'm gonna fall up on the side with milk first. I'm gonna fall up on the side with cereal first. It's just how I feel. Big man thing.
Never hear nothing like that from life.
Every time I tell somebody, so they look at me like, "Yo, you need to just delete yourself for this argument, bro." But big man thing.
What?
It depends on how.
What is that,
bro? It depends on how I feel. No, if I have to eat like. So like this. If I have to eat because I'm gonna eat nothing for the day, then it could be milk first and then cereal. No, it could be cereal first and then milk after. Because why it could be now, I know my need for eat, but I not eat plenty. So I'm gonna try a little bit of cereal and then pour the milk on after, right? But if you see like more real hungry, bro, what did you do? But I mean, dump all the cereal in a bowl, however you go, and then throw in one mouth train first. So
you see, my thing is because I don't like to drink on ton. I don't like to drink on ton of milk and so. Mm-hmm. So for me, I don't want 1 ton of milk left back because I'm gonna throw away. I'm not gonna drink it, so that's why I don't pour.
So for you, so you would fall up on the spectrum as in more milk than cereal then?
No, more cereal.
Yeah, more cereal than milk.
Yeah,
then.
of course, more cereal than milk. Because I don't want, you don't eat your cereal and you have half or a quarter bowl of milk. What me for do with that?
Chinko.
Tal. And sometimes depend on the cereal that you're eating. Sometimes by the time you reach down there, that milk they just sweet.
Maybe a 5-year-old boss.
Nah, man.
Once
I
me
really
pour
like
milk
like
and
that.
cereal, whatever going on the bowl, they going on my belly, bro. In our waist, not
Tal,
throw
the
it.
boy, me daffy
You
that milk the
drink.
boss. Me not drink milk like that. Me not like drink up milk, especially sweetie milk.
No, me don't buy sweet milk. Alpha milk and sweet.
No, I'm saying if you
Well,
eat a
almond
sweet,
milk because me drink
for
almond
instance,
milk.
let's say you eat cinnamon toast crunch. Boy, by the time you done reach down to that milk there, right? That milk they like a pure syrup.
First and foremost, me not never eat no cinnamon toast crunch.
This is too sweet.
Yeah,
It's just ridiculously
me
sweet.
reach on the spectrum again. I talk about age so much, right? Indirectly, right? But me on the spectrum right now, when my sniff start watch, and my wicked sweet tooth, bro. So for me, in order for me to maintain that sweet tooth, I have to cut out a lot of things. So I don't when I drink tea, I drink no milk, no sugar whatsoever going on for me tea.
Okay.
Just bush and water, right? Cereal, all for me cereal and unsweetened milk, right? Almost everything we use, I like no sugar. I'm gonna try ease up off the starch. So I'm gonna have to cut out bread. If I have to eat bread, it could be like pita bread. You understand? If I have to eat crackers, it could be like we can limit the crackers and all this on this. So I'm have to careful. I'm have to very careful. Juice, I'm gonna drink juice easy and some more water person.
Yeah, I'm
drink
trying
and juice
to-
if
trying
more
to
like
drink a lot of water right now.
yeah, but drink and juice if more like sometimes I feel like you want like a different taste because your body can reject water at some point. When you put in too much after a while, it's just like you're not good on. You need something for like something sweet or sour for like
Yeah.
open that.
Sometimes depending on how you feel to water can give you a bad feeling to it. So.
Yo. Them man say right. But when I say them man's me talk about I'm from the countryside, so the man say right. If you hate somebody really bad, wait until they're hungry and ask them food and give them a glass of water. Bro. Nothing tall worse than when a man hungry and you can drink water.
Which is weird because people always say, oh, drink water. Like if you want to lose weight, drink water. Water will fill you up. Water will fill you up. Water will fill you up. I may think for myself.
But you man gas and drink water.
That is the worst. That is just. And the thing of it, if you drink one juice, you not feel like with it. The juice will go down nice.
Might knock a lick a bell today.
But water? What?
No, you can't.
Side hat your boy, but try to drink more water right now, boy. I say good for you. I really have issues when it comes to water. Like my entire life, I have not.
But you're a sports person.
I don't drink a lot of water.
But you're a sports person.
Yeah, so I mean, I'll drink it if I'm thirsty. Like if I'm exert a lot of energy doing something. Yeah, I'll drink some water. But outside of that, as in systematically drinking water, I mean, I have gone a week like nothing and I drink one glass of water yet. I don't say that to brag because I'm sure that I would have done a lot more harm to my body during those times or whatever. So, me try to see if I can reverse all that right now. So right now, me drink plenty of water.
Hey, if maybe for old, man, but it just wow across your face.
Yeah,
But that's how me feel about juice. Sometimes I go a week. Sometimes I go. The longest I ever go without drinking juice about 7 months.
Wow.
No juice. No,
but that's what I'm doing now. That's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to, like, when I drink, like, when I'm on my water thing.
Yeah.
Granted, me a sip on soda whole night, but when I'm on my water thing.
So, hey, you drink on San Pellegrino, man, my friend.
Okay.
Can't cast. You can't San Pellegrino. Oh yeah, come on, man.
Yeah,
soda, man. Come on.
That's
bro.
different.
That's quality, man.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Cadillac soda.
that's a carbonated beverage.
Yes.
It's not a soda. Even the soda carbonated beverage.
But that's how it is, right? Like right now, I don't drink juice like that. When I'm eating, water, and I had to do that to force myself to drink water. So instinctively, you grab on juice when you eat. I said to myself, listen, if you're gonna drink juice maybe in the night when you're some. But if you want something to drink with your meals, use water. So I just force myself to do that. And then sometime by the evening, when I even really want on juice.
Facts. For me, me just understand, like, I kind of understand family history, family tree, just I try to avoid repeating the same. I'm predisposed to certain health conditions and so on. But just, and also it's always been in me too. I mean, imagine when you're in school and when you're in college and on the money or university and on the money, what do you have a drink, bro? You understand? When you have one last 10 US and you say, all right, cool. Buy rice and chicken, I'll go buy a soda. Pound of rice costs the same as much as a soda. I bet you're going to buy the pound of rice. Water I always come out of the pipe now. You understand? So I just am different. Plus, with all the sports artists play as well too. That's why I'm kind of fortunate that I've been in that situation, because that's how I say me the foreign where, and when I say foreign, I talk about states or one first world country where you don't get access to the Gatorades and the Powerades and the...
Yeah.
You understand? I think we need to bleep out them names, because if they sponsor me, can drink them. But imagine you drink all these, juice drinks and so on.
Yeah.
You never know what situation can end up in. No. And again, me drinking a lot of water just in a situation where my hand wicked sweet tooth. So I can't eat all them sweets then still get drink all them juices and all them other stuff. So I need to drink some more water. What the plan for the week?
This week, I have a few things I need to button up work-wise. Yeah, a few things I need to button up work-wise. That's really what's going on for me this week. I have some exams as well to deal with. Man.
You don't mark all the people in the picking in them paper.
Well, I'm in the process of marking, especially like the finals and so right now. So once I get those grades done and in, do what I do.
Facts. Well, bro, don't know. Oh, Ian, it was a nice, short, quick episode today. Recap a little bit about the week. Touch on basic topics I want to touch on.
Yeah.
Don't know how we go with the man Blacks RIP again. Remove yourself. Man, this record you just record hard, bro.
Yeah.
The record hard, bro. Trust me. And he got a proper send off. You saw the videos also. Yeah, man. You need to go on social media and watch it, man. He got a proper send off, respectfully. They did a very good job sending him off. Sad, but I mean, we understand that's life. How you celebrate it. I think you represent not only Trinidad, but the genre of soca music very well.
Yeah, man.
So he left some big shoes to be filled. His impact, not only regionally, but globally. You understand? And true ambassador soca music, so.
Yeah, man.
Again, RIP Blacks. Shout out to everybody from the R-Star band, Ricardo Drew, shout out yourself and everybody else, Understand it was a difficult time, but at the same time I understand this is how life go. Legacy will continue, trust me. Remove yourself. If you know the track, go on YouTube, run up the streams, and iTunes. Again, the man have forget about 20,000 streams out of me for the last 2 weeks. Pass man, repeat no. Constant no.
Hey.
For like 3 days straight no, bro. I may drive from a wake up, I may wash up, I may clean.
Hey, well you don't know where me stand now. Me big pan message music now.
Yeah, facts.
When it comes to message, trust me, I love that.
I think they stand the test of time too, because the jump on wave last one, it just fit on certain bracket. Yeah, jump on wave for no, but when you start singing about something that, it just it lasts the test. And that's what I'm gonna tell you with even the song that we did together live. But tell you, bro, even if you didn't catch on now, just give some time. Somebody can run into something that they can look for that song that go speak to them, and that song they go constantly relevant. You understand? So I mean, funny enough, when I went through whatever I went through in 2020, where all them situation, somebody pointed out, somebody say you sing this the same song that you sing, that your team song, that your song of your life. You understand? You really prepare yourself for this, sir. So it is what it is. But bro, again, hopefully we can find some consistency. I think I have a name for our podcast right now. We have 2 names out there.
What up?
I don't say him. 2 Jet and a Ballad. and the Old Man podcast. So let's all see what I'm going. Let's all. The names
old
in
man
them
about no old heads podcast.
No. I mean, I'm not old head dog. Me still current, boss. Me still fresh. But 2 Jet and a Ballad. I like that one so far. So that one they lead for now. But say one, say 2. Blessings, bro.
Yeah, man.
Again, it is what it is. Out. Peace.
Out.
So remove yourself. We don't want no friend from them.
Yeah. From them. Hey, you ever go to you ever go to Lucky Eddie's hour every day?
Yeah, boy. Me out the last week Friday, boy. Bro.
I hear that vibes up there.
A different place, bro.
Which party day?
English Harbour Dock day. English Harbour Dock supermarket day. Right after the part when you turn on the right hand side, right by the gas station.
Yeah, when you turn
Just a little further down. The hotel there?
Yeah.
Right beside the hotel. In between the hotel and the rent-a-car company. The rent-a-car place there with the parking lot, right between there. But what they do, they build up the bar there in the front, and then they clear out the whole back. So you like behind there, then there's like a tennis court. They have a tennis court on one side. I think one of the tennis court, and then they probably just fix up and turn up. So. Nice, man. Bro, if you want to... Saturday time, not all that. But I've never been on Saturday, but Friday? Ah, yeah. When you're done, you download everything. Nah, he shot, man. Man, I lie you.